Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki here, and I'm so excited about today's video because we're going to talk about getting that negative self-talk out of your life so that you can, one, be more productive, have more joy in your life, and really have better quality relationships with others. So let's jump right in. So friends, tip number one to get that negative talk out of your life is to breathe. And before I even get into it, let me say, if everyone had to raise their hands who engages in negative talk sometime, you do so, I do so too. It's because I oftentimes have done it so long, and it's not negative necessarily about someone else, but it more so would be about myself. So if I'm getting up in the morning, it may be about extra weight on me or whatever the case may be. I like to think of myself as a positive person, but I have my moments where I engage in that negative talk. And I recently went to a wellness session. I think it was like more of a seminar, or for women. It was really good. And we talked about that. And so I thought it would be great to bring that back and talk to you guys about it, because I think it's something that we really need to kick out of our lives. We really, really, really need to do that. And we have done it so long, some of us, that it just comes natural to us. And so the first tip is to breathe, is to just take in a nice, fresh breath of air and process your feelings and process your thoughts before you actually speak them, before you actually get deep in feeling them. Because taking a deep breath is a great way to just hit the reset button. And so it is to just take a moment to catch your breath. And if I have to be very transparent, we just had to stop this video for me to take a breath, because I was frustrated at something that happened. And so I'm taking my own advice. And so it's about just stopping, having a moment, and then regrouping. And it gives you the moment to really adjust your thoughts, to say, you know what? I need to let this go, or I need to have a better perspective on my mindset with this situation so that it doesn't affect me. So one big thing that I have learned from my wellness coach, my wellness coach is Wendy, and she is really working with me to help me live a healthier lifestyle, because that's an area that I struggle in. And so we meet online, and she really just is my accountability coach with my fitness and eating, and how I'm kind of thinking of myself in this whole journey. And so it's just been wonderful. And if you want to work with her, I will definitely give her information to you also. I've been working with her for some months now, and so I've been really enjoying the process of making that transition. But one thing that she taught me was that it's important to sit in your thoughts and to give yourself that grace. So for example, I will want that bowl of ice cream. And she encourages me to just give myself 15 minutes to sit in the desire and really wanting that ice cream. Because after you give yourself that moment, and it's true, I tend to find out that if I give myself 15 minutes of just thinking about it and not taking the action, then at the end of the 15 minutes, I make the decision I don't want the ice cream, because I've given myself space to feel the emotion and the feeling that I am feeling. So the same thing with our negative thoughts. Give yourself the moment to feel that negative thought, and then it will help you move past it. And also, friends, along with that, acknowledge your thoughts. My next tip is to acknowledge the thought. Don't try to block it out or ignore it. Call yourself out is kind of what I do. If I start saying, "Ooh, Nikki, you need to lose some weight," it's like, Nikki, stop saying that. You look good. You don't, or just acknowledge that you said that, and even acknowledge that it's incorrect. Acknowledge that that is not what I need to be hearing, and it's not the reality. So, acknowledge the thought, and that can help you also move past it. And friends, my next tip is to plan a routine. Map out your day. I'm always saying map out your day. I find that when I do this, it doesn't really allow time for the negative thinking, because when I'm getting up and I have my schedule, that's already a positive, because I have a map for my day. I know what my day is doing. Starting out your day in a positive way is a great way to kickstart a positive mindset versus that negative mindset. And then because you do have a map and something that has you focused in and moving, it really can help kind of block out the negative thoughts, because you're moving, you're active, you're fixing breakfast, you're getting ready for your work day, and you have all these things that are keeping you busy and keeping those negative thoughts away from you. And my next tip, friend, is to create a morning routine that is active. One that once you get up, you're getting some type of physical activity in, that you're engaging and talking with someone that is in a positive mindset. The worst thing in the world is to get up in the morning and get on the phone with that friend that everything in the world is wrong, because that vibe and that energy is just going to transfer right over to you, and you don't want that. So when you are planning out that day, create a morning where you have positive activity, where you're listening to upbeat music, you're doing your devotional, you are taking a walk, doing something that is movement that is in a positive direction, because this can really, really help set the tone for your day and knock that negative mindset, that negative talk right out the window. So another thing that you can do if you are one that has a lot of self-negative talk, or you live with someone who does that, is kind of set up kind of like, the curse jars. Like you live with someone and they curse, and you're like, okay, every time you curse, you have to put $1 in the jar. Well, do that for the negative talk. So anytime someone hears you say something negative, you have to put $1 in a cup, or whatever you come up with, or you all come up with. This could be a great way to, again, make you aware and to train yourself away from that behavior. And so this is something that you can do both as a couple or as a family. It's really a great thing to do as a family. And it's just so important to really just kind of take the steps to find a way to be aware of it and then to remove it. So friends, as we're at the end of 2022 and we're moving into the new year, it's time for us to really hit that reset button as we come into a new year, and have a fresh, positive perspective on how we think about ourselves, our friends, our home, our life, our jobs, because it's really what is going to bring us joy in life. And I hope that the tips today that I have shared have helped you. And let me know in the comments if you have any tips that you use to help keep that negative talk that you do out of your life. We would love for you to share down below. Also, if you're not subscribed to the At Home with Nikki, if you're not subscribed to At Home, subscribe to At Home, but this is at work. And so we'd love to have you over here at work. And also, if you're like this type of video and you enjoyed the content, definitely click that like button to let me know. And remember, for all of my aspiring professional organizers or anyone in the professional organizing business who may need a little kickstart to get your business going or to enhance your current business, my master course has been released and it is ready for you. I'll link it in the description box below. It takes you through A to Z of getting your business started. And when you finish that master course, you will be rolling, my friend. So I hope that you will find it helpful. And again, the link to the course is down below. Friends, I have so enjoyed spending time with you today. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.